And I call the final speaker in the open debate, Colette Stevenson, up to 4 minutes. Ms Stevenson.
Thank you, Presiding Officer, and thanks to Jackie Bailey for bringing this speech to Parliament today. Given the clearly personal and important contributions made by members around this debate, I am sorely disappointed more time wasn't given to this emotive debate. My constituency is covered by services provided by University Hospital Wishaw, and I have had a few, not many, constituents get in touch, keen to better understand why this decision has been taken. The Best Start report recommended a new model of neonatal intensive care and is based on evidence that care for babies at highest risk is safest in units which can treat a high volume of patients. It needs to be said again that no neonatal units will close. The new model of neonatal services will be redesigned to accommodate the current levels of demand, with a smaller number of intensive care neonatal units supported by local neonatal and special care units. I'm sorry, I've not got any time in hand. The Best Start report begins with, wherever women and babies live in Scotland and whatever their circumstances, all women should have a positive experience of maternity and neonatal care which is focused on them and takes account of their individual needs and preferences. Surely that is something that we can all agree on. This new refreshed model of maternity and neonatal care is based on the current available evidence, best practice and feedback from families and frontline staff to design and further improve existing services. Clearly, it is a major decision, but I don't believe for a second it has been taken lightly. Evidence tells us long-term health outcomes will improve for babies if cared for in higher volume units. There are approximately 50,000 births a year in Scotland. Of those, 5,000 are admitted to neonatal care. The majority of those babies will continue to be delivered in local neonatal units and postnatal wards. Around 110 to 130 babies are born under 27 weeks each year, and this change will affect around 50 to 60 of those babies. When they are well enough, they will be moved to their local neonatal unit for further care. When news of these changes broke, my first thoughts were, how will this affect my constituents? Will they have to travel further? What support will be in place for families during what is a hugely testing and emotional time for them? So I was pleased to have clarity that special care services will be relocated to Queen Elizabeth Hospital. So from my office in the centre of East Kilbride, it is 14 miles and it will take around 27 minutes to get to the Queen Elizabeth. Currently, it is 11.6 miles to University Hospital Wishaw and takes 29 minutes. Certainly for the people of East Kilbride, the travel times are negligible. The Young Patients Family Fund launched in summer 2021 and enables families to claim financial assistance to support them during their baby's neonatal stay. This focus is obviously on the health and well-being of their child and not worry about the financial costs that they may face, be it for travel, assistance towards accommodation costs or for food. Local neonatal units, including Wishaw, will continue to provide care to those babies who need it, including a level of neonatal intensive care. The decision to move to 3 national neonatal intensive care units has been made in line with strong evidence and input from expert clinicians who know specialist care will deliver improved outcomes for the smallest and sickest babies born in Scotland. Every one of us here today is united where we absolutely want what is best for the smallest and sickest babies. Thank you.